Listening back to this audio, I don't know what the fuck happened to my audio in this video. It just furthers, it just pushes me closer to just taking my mic and this shit box of the computer and just throwing it to wherever I need to as hard as I fucking can. So I apologize about the audio quality and video, but regardless, enjoy it. I'm out. When I was in preschool, what the fuck was I doing in preschool? Actually, I could tell you. I remember one day in preschool, we were having like this bike day. Like, you bring your own bikes, you bring your own scooters and shit like that. And they let us little jits roll around in the fucking parking lot for about 2 fucking hours. And it was probably the best day I've ever had in my preschool career. But the day before that, I got picked up by my hood side of the family, the ghetto side of my family. And that night, I played GTA San Andreas on the PS2 for about 3-4 hours. So I was on that bike, and I threw down my fucking bike, and I literally jacked the kid off his bike. And that's probably one of the best memories I have. Or besides picking up a stick and it looks like a gun. I'm not really doing well for the black stereotype right now, but damn it, it was fun. What else was I doing in preschool? Yeah, learn how to read and shit. That's pretty much what I was doing in preschool, learning how to read and shit in the toilet. But this preschool teacher thinks it's a pretty good idea to teach preschoolers, just no kids are like 3-4 years old, about consent. I don't even think they can even comprehend. I don't even think they can spell consent. But let's watch the video. Let's see if I'm in the wrong, bro. Let's just see if I'm just old now. Let's just see if it's just some bullshit I'm missing at this point.
This has been my first year in preschool with a class of my own, teaching alongside another queer neurodivergent educator, and we have been rocking our T's class. We've been talking about gender and skin color and consent and empathy and our bodies and autonomy. It's been fabulous.
So yeah, her and her queer neurodivergent. Does that mean you're just gay with autism or something like that? I don't know, bro. I guess I'm old, bro, and I don't get these new terms. It's crazy how these new terms make me feel old, and I'm only fucking 20, bro. That is crazy. But her and her neurodivergent queer friend, teacher, person, they're teaching kids about gender, consent. I mean, empathy's cool. I mean, having empathy. I mean, that's a good one. I rock with that one. But teaching them about their bodies and other stuff, that's kind of weird. Like, I get there's books for children who are in like preschool and elementary school, and there's books that tell them about their body and shit like that. But God, is it a place and a time for shit like that? And it's definitely not in a preschool classroom. Gender, race, I don't know, man, because I feel like you're gonna tell them kids like, hey, Billy Bob, come here, you son of a bitch. You wanna be a girl? Go on ahead, you know. Go put on a dress, Billy, you stupid son of a bitch. You preschooler ass nigga, go put on a fucking dress. You do you, Billy. Or I just feel like, I don't feel like there's any conversation or dialogue that's going on that those kids can even understand. Like, what kid like thinks about consent besides sharing their graham crackers? Like, that's honestly like all I can think of. Like, what dialogue is going on between this grown ass woman, two grown adults, and preschoolers? Like, do they just sit them down and just like, all right, Billy Bob, you dumb son of a bitch, we're gonna talk about consent. What consent? I'm sorry, bro. I'm hyped off of some pre-workout right now. I'm just leaving the gym, and I still got the little jitters. I still got the jitters. But it's just like, what do you talk about like to kids? Like, hey, we're white, and that's bad, by the way. You see, I don't fucking know, DeMarcus over there, go tell them Black Lives Matter, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't understand like how teachers can teach this in like preschool, and every day, just the don't say gay bill, it starts to make more and more sense. Because in all honesty, if I was to have a kid right now in preschool, I would not want them learning to like about consent, gender, what else? Racial identity? I don't fucking know. I really didn't catch all of it because it was just so fucking just mind-numbing. It made me neurodivergent because I lost like a few brain cells listening to what she had to say. And I would just want my kids to be like, hey, Dad, I made some bullshit out of building blocks, or hey, I jacked a kid off a bike like you did when you were a jit. And I'm like, good job. What am I gonna name my kid? Oh yeah, he's gonna name my son Aries. Good job, Aries. Go, Aries, go. But I tried to look at her other content on TikTok, and of course, the page is privated, so there's not really much I can go on besides what other people have put on there. One of the things that someone has tried to duet her with is, it's some really weird shit. Like, it's some shit that kind of makes you think, like, who are we putting these who's doing the background check on these educators, bro? Like, you think niggas aren't getting background checks for guns? Which they are, but that's another story for another day. Let me not get all into that. Who's doing these background checks for these teachers? Because she has a tweet saying, legal peeps, what kind of waiver / release would I need to create a safe space to talk to youth about kink away from their parents? Hashtag sex ed. Am I like tripping, or is that like pedophilic in a way or not? Like, am I just like dead ass in the comments? If I'm tripping, let me know, bro, because I'm to the assumption that's on some pedophilic shit. Now, when I think of kids, I think of anyone that's under the age of 17, and hell, even if you're 18, that's, you know, you're still kind of a kid, no cap. But 17 and under, high schoolers, let's rule them out. So I'm just gonna say middle schoolers and under is like her target audience, just to talk about kinks, like to talk about, hey, what's some weird shit that you're into? 5th grader Billy Bob. I know Billy Bob was just in preschool, but he's a fast fucking learner. But Billy Bob's in 5th grade, and you get co-creation and sit them down and be like, hey, what you into, bro? Like, do you like it? Do you like it when bitches sit on your face, Billy Bob? Do you like it? Will you like it when they put their feet around your shit? Like, that's the only thing I can really think of when you want to like take kids away from their parents to talk about like kinks. Like, what else can I think about that? Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, these are the people that are going to be molding our youth. And I know I sound like a boomer, just some old ass nigga, bro, but god damn, bro, are these going to be the niggas molding our fucking kids? This shit's going to be fucking crazy. Just think about it, bro, that you come to school and your teacher has a curriculum and they're just talking about foot fetishes and shit, bro. You walk into sex ed, you talking to foot fetishes. Nigga, I had sex ed and all we learned how to do was CPR. Literally, that's it. In high school, for me, sex ed was CPR, some posters on the wall with penises and other various junk on it, and we just learned CPR and just stayed on our phones for the other 45 minutes. Like, that's sex ed. Like, honestly, bro, it's just that there's just some dialogue, especially in preschool, middle school, elementary school, and hell, even in fucking high school, and I can even say in college, that just really isn't appropriate for just the educational space. But the fact that she wants to do this weird shit with preschoolers, bro, honestly, in my opinion, and in my humble opinion, I'm just a YouTuber with only 3,000 subscribers. Also subscribe, because that's an easy plug. You should lose your fucking teaching credentials and just be looked at weird, because there's honestly no excuse for you to want to ever in your mind to think, in your neurodivergent mind, because maybe neurodivergent just means you're sped fucking ed. So there should be nothing in your neurodivergent mind that should make you think that, yeah, teaching kids about kinks, it's okay. Teaching preschoolers about just these adult, even some of these adult concepts that even they don't, like, adults don't get. Like, just weird shit that really just shouldn't pass in the educational space. But that's my video. Let me know what your thoughts in the comments, and that's it. Like and subscribe, all that good shit, and take it easy, but not too easy. That's when life gets hard. And stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.